Friday night in Japan. So I got a different drink from the conveni. This one is Horo Horo Yori. And I think it's cherry, like a cherry flavored drink. I don't want to spill it. I'm gonna put it in the metal cup because I don't want to drink from the can today. I feel like it's easier to track how much I'm drinking if I drink from my big cup. So it's in the big cup, but this is what I'm drinking, essentially. Hi! I think all day, more so today. Oh, hang on. Let me get my Switch, hang on. I brought my Switch just in case it's a quiet night. Because you never know with streams, or at least I never know with my streams. What was I saying? All day today, more than pretty much any other day, I've been getting like questions like, when am I going to stream? And then once I said I was going to stream right about now, then a couple people said they're going to be busy. Ah, Sophie! I started streaming just a tiny bit early. What time is it? Did I get the time right? Is that a crying? No crying. Yeah, today a couple people asked when I'm gonna stream. Don't be late. Don't be late because I started the stream. I'm gonna have to figure something out with the stream schedule because I think it's probably going to end up changing. What? You okay? No. No. No, no, no. No. Oh, that's Moxie. Moxie, come say hi. Moxie, come here. Moxie. Moxie is upset right now because she's wearing the flower of shame. And she's wearing the flower of shame because she has like a small injury on her foot and she keeps licking it, which is like irritating her foot. So she's wearing the flower of shame to keep her from licking. Hi. Gawk? Welcome to the chat. So yeah, actually the cats have been taking turns wearing the flower of shame. I think they're just itchy because it's spring and they're shedding. I don't know. Loki was under the table by my feet a second ago, but I guess once he saw that I was talking to somebody and giving somebody besides him attention, then he got jealous. Huh, Loki? Come here. Do you want to say hi? Come say hello. This is Loki. Usually Loki tries to invade the streams, so I'm surprised he's not trying to today. Out of every time. Please go to school. If you have school or work to go to, please go. Oh my gosh, I'm doing okay. It was a long day. It was definitely a long day here. And I checked the weather forecast and there's like a tornado warning in my prefecture. And I wasn't really worried about it because the tornado warning is not close to me. But then I went to the store and there was like a piece of a tree branch in the road. So I guess it's windier than I thought. No. Please go. Please go. He's so happy Because usually, like, if I'm working or something, like, if I'm working on my computer, I'm like, no, 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 no. You cannot do this. Go find something to do. But he's so happy because now he gets all the attention. You gotta go. You gotta go. School is important. School is really important. Hi! How you doing, Ragus? I hope they are not, but all of a sudden, I always want you to be here, but I also don't want you to miss out on school. Daniel, the cat's name is, well, which cat? This is Moxie. This is Loki. How are you doing? Coffee shop is open 24/7. Are you dropping hints? I'm doing pretty good. I actually checked out some of your like Germany content and I've really been enjoying that. So I definitely would love to see more of that, Ragus. I enjoy the music too. But just like looking around and stuff is really cool because I've never been to Germany, so not yet. Really? Thank you. You feel better today as a half day because of a football game at 2. You know, in the entire time, I went to school, first of all, I was homeschooled. Second of all, when I started college, right, I only went to one sports event for my school. And the only event that I went to was homecoming. And I don't remember if we won or not. I'm pretty sure I wasn't really paying attention to the game. I was more impressed with the dance and cheer team because they were throwing some really cool stunts. So I wasn't really watching the football team. But I got to wear my cute school sweatshirt, so that was fun. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I don't know where Loki went, but Moxie's sitting up there regretting her life choices because she keeps licking her foot. We went together in the mail, so really? That's awesome. I know that you'll make a good choice for yourself. You have a bright future ahead of yourself. Nope. Loki's definitely not scared. He's probably off getting into mischief. He always wants attention. Loki! Never mind. Harvard? Alright, fingers crossed for Harvard. You can do it. Oh, I found Loki. For anybody wondering. Loki, say hi. Please confirm if you're scared. Blink if you're scared. He says he's absolutely not scared. Ragus, if you won the lottery right now, what will you spend it on? I'm curious. Sophie, you too. I guess maybe we have to establish an amount. So we'll say it's like a 5 million Powerball or something. No. I would be so upset if I won like the lottery or something and I like scratched off the ticket and it said you won $5. I would be so upset. I would be so disappointed. But then if I won a whole lot of money from the lottery myself, if I did, I would probably invest most of it. And then after investing it, then I would probably see what I can do to like help out my like family and friends, upgrade some things in my life I want to upgrade, you know? If you won the lottery, 98 million in jackpot right now. It's all tax free. You buy a little house. Aww. Somewhere warm like Crete. And a Bugatti. I'm not mad at that. A lot would go for donation and projects. That's cool. Maybe like to use to get money for choice. That's good. Like years and years ago. No, Bugatti. Okay, so you're saying like you wouldn't get like a big Bugatti or something, but you would get your like little like house in Crete and then have your YouTube studio, like something more like your style, your current style, not like something like a Lambo or Bugatti or Ferrari or whatever. I don't think I would ever get a super fast car for myself. Like I think there are a lot of them that look really cool. And like half the time, like the coolest ones, like I don't even know what they are. I have to ask my husband, like, what is that? And then he'll tell me, and then I forget the name. But I would never get myself a super fast car because I think I would be scared to drive it. An Audi? Those are German cars, right? The Audis. But that would be it. A nice place to leave the head is more important than old man toys. I'm trying to think, what would I waste money on? Like if I had like the lottery win. I don't know. Maybe me and my family could go on like a world tour cruise. I'm saying like something that's like not an investment, not something that's like a grand like endeavor, you know? Wait, hold on. The Range Rover broke down yesterday. You know, that is the worst. That is absolutely the worst, Sophie. I feel your pain 100%. Um, Flying to Thailand and eat street food for €2. Best. And definitely travel to Nigeria to see childhood places again. Aww. You know, I actually wouldn't be mad at going to Nigeria either if I won the lottery. There's so many places I want to go that like I haven't been. But today's a new day. It is. It is a new day. You never know. We could all win. Many people underestimate the fact that money is not forever. The pockets of your last shirt will always be empty. Your last shirt you wear, your casket. You know what? That is a very deep and true thought. Like you, no matter what wealth that you have in this world, you can't take it with you. So what you have inside of you is a lot more important than what you have that you collect and stuff like that. So yeah, you have a very, very good point. That is a very good thought. I don't even know how we got on that topic, but it was a fun conversation. So what has everybody else been doing today? Because I basically told you guys I spent most of the day running around. I went to the store. There's a tree in the road. Kind of stressing out. I filmed a video. Baby, these guys. You know, money is great to have if you have it. I'm happy to work hard to achieve something. Same. Your day just started? Awesome. Perfect. It's Friday for you, right? Are we on the same day? Here's a funny story for you about the letter. And then mine. That's a little bit. Play Pokemon on that Nintendo. I don't have Pokemon on here. Dragos. I have Animal Crossing on here. And I looked on Amazon to see if I can find like a camera setup where you guys can see as I play, but otherwise I have to like, I don't know, flip it or something. But yeah, I have Animal Crossing. I can show you. Okay, hold up. No! I hope not. It can always get better, Sophie. Once a man knew he would die, so he said to his wife, I want to be buried with all the money I have. The day came when he passed the funeral was held. After the funeral, a friend asked the wife, did she really put money into the casket? Wife replied, well, I went to the bank, took all the money as requested, put it in my account, and wrote him a check. It is with him now. That is funny. Why as far as the game? Because the only games I have for my Switch are Animal Crossing and I don't know, like Super Mario Smash Bros. Or something, but I don't play that much. See? This is what I have. You ran out of eyeliner. And that's not totally the reason I know. And that's not. You know what? I bet even if you didn't wear eyeliner, you would look great. You play Pokemon? How does your game go? Is it like a collecting game or like an adventure game, world building game? I'm curious. This game is like, you just like wander around and collect stuff and go fishing. I don't know, like random stuff. I can show you in a second. Whenever you play this game, you have to do announcements. So it'll like cycle through the announcements of the day. It's like an adventure to be the champion. So you're competing with other people. I'm going to show you my character, but she's leaving her house now, so she still has more announcements. Ooh, girl. This is what happens when you don't play for a while. She has all these text messages. NPCs, not real players. Oh my gosh, she has a roach in her house. Can you guys see the roach? It's like the little like black spot right there. How did she get a roach in her house? And it just passed away. Oh well. I'm kind of flash wearing a camouflage t-shirt. It's so comfortable. Under Armour. Under Armour is like my go-to leggings company. I think part of that is because back in the day, like a while ago. Okay, so first of all, I like to run. So I wanted some leggings that are good to run in. So like for me, when I run, I like full coverage. Like I don't like capri leggings. I know this is kind of a segue, but since Sophie brought up Under Armour, you know the capri leggings that like cut off on your calf? Like I don't like to run in those. I like full leggings when I run. and I like to have like drawstrings because like by the way I'm built, I feel like it's more snug, more secure. Anyways, I bought Under Armour, and then I was like, how come I have like 10 or 15 pairs of the same thing? And I somehow I ordered like the same thing like 10 or 15 times. So I ended up with like a box of like 10 or 15 black leggings that are like exactly the same. So now it looks like I just always wear the same leggings over and over again. You know, I feel like I haven't worn shorts in a long time. The one like when it comes to like bottoms, mine are always, the tag's always printed on, so I don't have to cut it off. But I feel like sometimes the tops have it on the inside. Like I have like a black running shirt, and it's got the tag on the inside. Wait, what? What happened? You could still make Friday comments. Oh yeah, the tops are annoying sometimes. But I love workout clothes. Like I don't like wearing it to wear it most of the time, but like I feel like if I wear just like regular clothes and work out, even if I could still do the workout, I just don't feel as sporty. I don't know. I don't feel it's as efficient somehow. You know, like I could just wear sweats and like a t-shirt and do the same workout, but if I wear leggings and a workout top, I feel more efficient. Mm. No. I accidentally ordered like 10 or 15 pairs of the exact same black Under Armour legging, which Under Armour, if you hear us, send your girl some merch. Yes, I have heard of the store Buckle. I'm trying to think. Have you ever been to Arizona? Because that's where I've seen it. Like, I don't think I've ever seen it in any other state, but I've seen it in Arizona. So I wasn't sure if it's like multiple states. But yes, I've definitely seen Buckle. They kind of have like blingy, kind of more westernish, outdoorsy stuff. If I remember right. You know, for me, it depends. Like, on YouTube, I try to keep everything pretty much like Pixar level humor, you know? Because I feel like that's like a safe zone for my channel. And I could deviate from that, but I feel like sometimes once you start digging a hole, you know what I mean? Like it ends up caving in, and you know, if you open a can of worms you didn't want to, you know, if you just, you know, enjoy the scenery as it is. You know what I mean? Like once you start uprooting and like, you know, making a commotion. So basically what I'm saying is like the more chaotic, controversial stuff that I bring up on here, the more I have to deal with that afterwards, which I'm not trying to deal with. Yes, but you never seen it. It was in Tempe, the one I saw, the Buckle store. They had one at Tempe Marketplace. Yeah, so, I was gonna ask you about that. Your like a lot of people call you father on your channel. You're cuddling with your teddy bear. Aww. A pink teddy bear. I have a couple of teddy bears here, or not teddy bears, but like plushies. Hold on. Since we're talking about plushies, hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming back. Loki's like, oh no. Please don't. Okay. So since you're talking about plushies, these are not my favorite plushie, but these are a few of my plushies. Yeah, Loki's looking concerned already. This is a dolphin. It has no name, but I got it on my honeymoon in Texas. And I don't know, it just spoke to me. It was so cute. I decided that I wanted it. So that's why I have that. And the same with this guy, but I don't think it's as cute. But I actually really like octopus because they're very intelligent. And I don't think I'd ever really seen like a stuffed animal octopus that I liked. Octopus. So yeah, I got that. And then I got this at work like forever ago, and I think I got it for winning an award for something. I can't remember what it was, like most valuable team member, or I don't know. She follows the rules the most. I don't remember the award I got. What? Wait, what? You got a phone call? Uh-oh. Loki's like, I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing. What's going on? But Loki, he will probably like end up sticking around the area just because he knows something's going on. Whereas Moxie, like, she already peaced out. Like, I have no idea where she went at this point. She already headed out. She probably put herself to bed. Let me move so Loki can be seen. Loki, do you want to make an appearance? He's just gonna go to sleep. But yeah. I don't even know how we got on the topic of clothes. Oh, yeah. Because Sophie brought up leggings. Really? I love riding. I really love riding. I love horses in general. If I could... See? Going back to money. If I had a whole ton of money... Like there... I would be quiet about it. You know what I mean? Like, I probably dress the same, look the same, talk the same, act the same. But if you guys just saw, like, a horse show up out of nowhere, then you'll know the time has come. Oh. May he rest in peace. But yeah, I honestly think that would be a stressful phone call. Like, just all of a sudden, I feel like that would be a lot of pressure. But I think the type of person I am, like, I tend to, like, overthink everything and maximize the level of responsibility for everything. Like, I was watching this video earlier before I started streaming, and it was somebody driving an ambulance. And, like, the guy was, like, using the steering wheel and then blowing the horn and then swerving around cars. And, like, when he had space, he was, like, zooming by. And I was just like, this is stressing me out. Like, I know I could not do that job. Because if I was driving an ambulance, I would just be thinking, like, what's going on in the back the whole time. You know what I mean? And, like, maybe I could do it. But then, like, afterwards, I would just be like... That could have been so bad. Like, every day, as soon as work is over, that could have been so bad. That was so bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, riding always makes me very, very sore. Like, not if I just ride around in, like, a circle and they lead the horse around, but, like, if I go riding, like a trail ride or, like, for a prolonged period of time, I'm always sore. Really? Maybe that's part of like, maybe that explains your humor a little bit, because I think that sometimes people who have had to do very stressful jobs kind of start to get a sense of like, let me just laugh this off, or let me find a way to let some of the stress out so I can deal with what I have to do. Weak Hero on Netflix. Dragos, no, I have not seen it. Please spill the tea. What's it about? As for me, my medical training, the farthest my medical training goes is I know CPR and I know the Heimlich maneuver, and I'm certified in both of those. And I've taken like a couple first aid classes, but I'm pretty sure I didn't get certified in first aid. Nope. So like when I did my when I certified in CPR the first time, they did a first aid class after that. And then they're like, hey, if anybody wants to stay and learn, they can, but you have to pay for the cert. But I only paid for the CPR. But it doesn't sound long in Japanese. And actually, hold on, I'll get back to that. I work in software sales for a company from the valley. That's like, oh my gosh. Software sales. Is your company, well, I don't want to like delve into your work stuff, so like, but I'm wondering, is your company an American company? That's what I was wondering. I don't know if you're comfortable with sharing that or not. I've worked in banking before, and I can tell you honestly that has been some really stressful work, especially taking like incoming calls. The most stressful calls to me have been people that like lock themselves out of their account and then don't know how to get back into it. And I'm not shading those people, because I have done that myself. Like gotten locked out of my own accounts for different things and then had to call somebody for support. But sometimes like people, like when you're working on the phone and you're trying to do technical stuff and you're trying to unlock somebody's account, sometimes you get to a point where you're just like, help me help you. Like, I'm telling you the answer. Please do what I'm telling you. Like, please. I can't help you if you don't help yourself. Imo-san! Konbawa! So Sophie, I was gonna say right now, technically it's konbawa because it's nighttime. Konnichiwa is usually used like during the daytime. But like maybe from like 11 to like 4. Cause it's like konnichiwa is like more like good afternoon. So like in the morning you say ohayo gozaimasu. Then after that you say konnichiwa, and then in the evening you say konbawa. Or like if you're saying good night to somebody, like you're about to go to bed, they're about to go to bed, then you say like oyasumi nasai. Good night, have a nice night. Ambulance is more convenient, it's crazy to sound, because you're the first responder helping someone, which has a lot of value. I could see personally feeling like my work is more valuable if I knew I'm like hands-on helping somebody. But I feel like it would be stressful, you know? Like, you, especially if someone else is injured and you're trying to help them, in the moment it's just like boom boom boom, what do I have to do to help you to like fix the situation? But then there's like the worry of it, and then like for me, usually I start feeling stress after the fact, you know? Especially if it's somebody else and not myself. Okay. I get you. I get what you're saying. You want some of this? No. No, at night, you say konbawa, which is like good evening. Konbawa. And then like if you're saying good night, then you say like oyasumi nasai, which means good night. But then I asked one of my coworkers because my coworker would always say konnichiwa like in the morning time. And I'd be like, dude, like why are you saying konnichiwa? And he was like, well, it's a preference thing, and like for me, I feel like it's already that time. So I guess it kind of depends on the person, you know? Like different people say slightly different way. Oyasumi. Oh, you two have a fantastic weekend. I'll catch you on one of your streams later, I'm sure. Bye, Ragus. I can only read parts of what you said, Sophie. Ah, 私は大きい、大きな that kanji I don't know. Chin desu. Yeah, I don't know fully what you said. I need like a dictionary to be able to like translate the kanji as I go. I don't know why it got hot in here. And it was like cold earlier. Do you think I should try to open the window? It's been raining all day. I think I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit because it got warm in here. If it's really windy and rainy, I'm gonna have to shut it. Doesn't seem too bad. He he. Hardy har. Well, watashi is referring to yourself. Wa is a particle. Oki is big. And then the rest of it, I don't know. So that's as far as I can get. Guessing. You know, side note, speaking of Japanese. So you know the song, the Mamushi song, the Megan Thee Stallion song with Yuki Chiba that everybody was singing? You say you're a big baby. You know, I think it's okay to be a big baby sometimes. I'm a big baby sometimes. That's life, you know? You know the song, the Watashi wa Star song? That Megan Thee Stallion did? So yeah, the guy from that seems like he just did a new song. You just say baby? I feel like I alternate. Like sometimes I feel like I'm just a big baby and like I just like just want to just I don't know, chill and not deal with stuff. And then other times wait, what? What happened? Oh, this? Or is this what you're talking about? Or this? He has a tattoo. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. No clue. You lost me. I just read tag and I'm like, are you talking about like the tattoo that he has, the embroidery? It says South Padre Island. I don't think he has one though. But he has like a string to be hung somewhere. I don't know why they did that. It's a song. You were singing the song. Which one? Which song? The Mamushi song? She did that one, and she did another one. I think it's called Otaku, and I don't think that one's as popular. But I think otaku is like basically like kind of like a nerd. And I don't know the context. Cuz like in English if you call somebody like a nerd, like it could be like in a good way or kind of a bad way depending. Like to me if someone was like, "Oh, you're kind of a nerd." I'd be like, "Yeah, that's a compliment." Cool. You know? But then I feel like it's also been used kind of like to be mean sometimes. So I don't know what the context is for that word. I don't know. I need to ask somebody who would know because I'm not totally sure. I could ask Google, but Google's upstairs, and it's kind of cold now, so I don't feel like going up there because I opened the window. See, I can't make up my mind for the temperature. First, it was too hot. Now, as soon as I open the window, it's cold. Actually, for me, I think that is something I'm a big baby with. Like with the weather, with the temperature. I can't stand being too cold. I used to work in an office that had like the air conditioner broken in it, and I would wear like a parka, like a winter like Antarctica coat to work. You're dizzy? Are you okay? Please confirm that you're okay. If you don't feel well and you genuinely are like starting to feel sick, please let somebody know. Because you're definitely going to worry me. But I'm saying if you seriously feel like ill, please let somebody know. Okay, 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 okay. I think within the past couple years, I think I've passed out maybe 3 or 4 times. I I think the last time I passed out, I went running, and then after I went running, it was like kind of cold, so I came home. And you know how they always say like if you do track or something and you go running, don't lay down. I don't know if you do sports and that you would do a really difficult workout. Like usually your coaches or like coaches will tell you like don't lay down, don't lay down, don't lay down, stand up, or if you can't stand up then like sit down and like put your head between your legs and sip water or something, but don't lay down. So I had gone for a run, and then I got home and I had a snack and it was cold, so I sat in front of the heater and then I lay down, and then after that I got up and tried to go someplace else and I passed out, like actually fainted, which was kind of scary because I like completely didn't remember fainting or anything. So just be careful. Be safe. Since the stream is getting a little bit quieter, I'm gonna sneak some Nintendo Switch in. After this stream, I gotta put all of these stuffed animals back, which is part of why I have them stacked over here, so I don't forget to put them back. Your arms are shaking. Did that happen recently? And I've definitely passed out doing yard work before. If it's really hot and humid, okay. If it's hot and humid, like your body definitely needs more hydration, more electrolytes. So you kind of become even more at risk for passing out, which is something I'm not looking forward to because like Japan has such a humid summer here. Like it's like nothing I've ever experienced before. It's like muggy, like sticky, humid, like walking around inside of a rice cooker. The only place that might be more humid is Dallas, Texas, like the Dallas area. That's insane. Sophie, you're making me want to go to sleep. Like, because you keep talking about being comfy, I'm like, you know what? This could be a pajama party. Let me just go, get a pillow and a blanket. But I'm sorry that you're in pain. On a serious note. You're not going to? I might. I might. It's like it's 10 here. Yeah, it's 10. Usually I think I go to bed around 9, 8:30. But I usually wake up early, so that's why. Yeah. Not 8 or 9 p.m. 10 p.m. now. It's 10 p.m. here. It's like nighttime. See, look. Darkness. No, it's night. I guess it's hard to tell because like, the lights are on in the house. But it's nighttime here. I think that's one of the most confusing things though, like when thinking about the time, because someone was asking me earlier, like what time are you gonna stream? What time are you gonna stream? And they kept asking me, and then I was like, probably around 10. But it's not the same if you live in a different place. Yes. I mean, I've never been to Alaska, but when we went to Hokkaido, it was kind of like that. Because it was like 3 a.m. and the sun was already up in the summer. Which was so strange. I've never experienced anything like that before. But if you have like a room with blackout curtains, I guess it's not so noticeable. But to me, the birds wake me up just as much as the sun. Because the birds here will be like, tweet, 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 tweet. That would be very cool. I always wanted to see like the northern lights. Like go someplace where I can see it. That and like one of those places where like you can see like the bioluminescence in the water. Like in the movie Avatar, when the water's all glowy. Or maybe not Avatar. I feel like it's Avatar. Maybe not Avatar. Maybe Moana. I think it's like that in Moana. One of those movies where it's like glowy in the water. I always wanted to see that. But I love the ocean anyways, so I feel like regardless. Like Ragus brought up, having a little house in Crete or something would be really nice. Someone before they actually came over our house. It was so like that. What? I've never seen the Northern Lights before. I would love to see that. Oh, you know what else I really, really want to see? Which I might, possibly, fingers crossed, get a chance to see. I have always wanted to see the fireflies here in Japan, because I've heard like in the summertime, during like I don't know, the peak summer months in the forest and stuff. If you go in the right time and the right day, you can see like a ton of like fireflies just flying around, and I think they're so pretty. Hi. Hold on, let me get Loki to say hi. Oh, he's asleep. Loki, say hi. Just got a dream box and a big deal. They're literally terrifying. I'm not a huge fan of those either, to be completely honest. I mean, to me, all the bugs and critters, they're okay as long as they stay like in the forest and trees and like outside. But then once they come inside the house or something, then I don't like it. And like lately, the centipedes have been coming back. Imo-san, Neko-chan, mi tai. Loki, say hi. Loki. My other half is not a streamer. I've tried to invite him to my streams, but he's not about that life. But he's always in my heart. Hi, Loki. So Loki's my co-host today. He came prepared. He has a tuxedo and everything. See? He's dressed for the occasion. You came dressed for the occasion. Specifically dressed for the occasion. Arigatou gozaimasu. I think he would probably be more than happy to sleep through everything. But now that he's halfway awake, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back bugging again. Please don't scratch your eye. Aww. A stretch. A stretch. Yeah, it looks like a tuxedo, huh? You're dressed for the red carpet. Since I opened the door, he thinks he's going outside. Which, absolutely not. First of all, We get like all kinds of like woodland creatures out here, like tanuki. I've seen foxes out here. There's like wild cats, like random cats. Loki does not know survival skills. Sir, sir, come away from there. I feel like I need to set up his hammock because he thinks he's going outside. Okay, we're not going outside. Do you want your cat hammock? Can you guys see his hammock? Oh, you can't see his hammock. There's his hammock. Right there. He has a window mounted cat hammock, which he really, really loves. What does that mean? I'm curious. Also, what is your cat's name? Don't do it. Don't do it. Just take a nap. I don't know what you mean, but he is using his hammock right now. Kind of. Pickles? Oh, I love that name. Pickles is such a cute name. I feel like he looks like he's wearing socks. I mean, from this angle, he definitely looks like he's wearing a tuxedo, though. He makes the funniest faces. If I can ever get Moxie to hold still long enough to show you, Moxie has like a heart on her side. Like on one side of her body, she has like a heart-shaped print. Pickles and Cutie Pie. Aw, do they get along? Because I feel like we got Loki first, and then afterwards we got Moxie. And I feel like Loki's always been like the big brother, but like kind of like the bossy, like kind of like meanish big brother. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Then I bet they get along really well. Moxie's mom, I don't know where Moxie went, but Moxie's mom was not really taking care of her, so that's how we ended up with Moxie. And her mom was way too wild to be a pet. She was like set in her ways. But yeah, we got Moxie, and now I think for the most part Moxie's pretty much like a regular house cat, but she still eats random stuff. Like earlier she was trying to take some uncooked pasta and play with that. Like what? Cuz I could hear like a sound, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And then I looked on the floor, and she had like a piece of pasta, and she was just like hitting it around, and then I took it from her, and she continued to try and play with it. No crying. Look at Loki. See, Loki says, "Cheer up." Loki said, "Cheer up." Oh, I'm sorry. Loki. I don't know what he's looking at. Something caught his interest. I figured out what it was. He's kind of trying not to fall asleep, but I think he heard something passing, like a train or car. So then he tried to turn his head so he can listen. But he's really trying hard to stay awake. This is actually kind of past his bedtime too. Because usually by now I have gone to bed, and then when I go to bed, I put the cats to bed too. Hi, Inere. Did I say your name right? Please let me know. Yes, you can subscribe and like if you enjoy. Misuki. Misuke. Hajime. Hajime mashite. Konba. Hajime mashite. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Misuke-san. Yeah, you can definitely join and hang out. At this point, we've just kind of been talking about random stuff and hanging out with my cat. I mean, my cat is trying to hang out, but he's kind of falling asleep on the job. Loki, focus. You gotta stay awake. For everybody who's just joining, I kind of already asked everybody earlier what you're up to today, like what you're doing. But if you want to share what you have been doing today or what's going on with you, please feel free to share. We were talking about stuffed animals earlier, which reminds me I need to put these back. I don't know how this dolphin got a stain on it, but it has like a slight stain on it. Bring something up. You need to talk before you fall back asleep. Okay. What's a good topic? Tomorrow I'm planning on filming with one of my friends. So I plan to like go and like shoot some flowers. And last time I went to shoot flowers was in Tochigi, which I told you about before, and that was very far away. So this time it's going to be closer. So I probably need to pack my camera gear for that. My time, I probably have to leave the house by 7:50. I want to say 7:50 to get there on time. But a lot of places like attractions or like different areas that you can go, you have to pay to access them. So the place you have to wait until like the ticketing area opens, and then you can pay and then you can access. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. But I know that since I have to leave by 7:50, probably that means I have to get up by 7:30, which means I should pack my stuff tonight before I go to sleep. A.M. 7:30 a.m. because it's p.m. now. Chinese. Well, so apparently, I got this book from the library, which is supposed to teach you all about kanji, which I think it was like the kanji for dummies book. You know that series? They're like yellow books. And they teach you different things. So apparently some of the kanji characters are the same in Chinese and Japanese. Actually, most of them are. But the pronunciation is not always the same. And I forget the name. There's like a name for it which clarifies, like, do you pronounce it differently between different languages? Um, but kanji, most of it I can't read yet. But I can read hiragana just very slowly. Like, so I can read this, but then I think this is katakana, the way they put it here. But let me see, where's an example? The part at the bottom, it's very small. That is going to be difficult for me to read. But then we went to Korea. We went to Seoul. Not last summer, was it? I want to say the summer before last we went to Seoul. And when I saw, like, how beautiful the writing is there, I was like, oh, I want to learn Korean, but I need to, like, focus on learning one thing at a time. Who just and then makes it mean something what kind of like wait, what? Who just and then like makes it mean something and then whoever can. Are you talking about like random words? I'm confused. There was a random word I saw earlier this week, but I don't remember what it was. Basically, the word meant like a rule follower, like somebody who's like very by the book for everything. Misuke-san. Yes, I'm in Japan. What's going on with the chat here? Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Looks like some people's comments are going to YouTube jail. Let me check the time. Is it my bedtime? Do you guys have any more other saved thoughts, comments, things you want to share? Because I'm starting to get tired. Anybody? Even Loki left. Look. Loki said, you know what? I quit. I'm too tired. You too, my friend. Well, I think I'm starting to get tired. And the desire to go to sleep is winning out. Especially knowing that I'm going to probably get up early tomorrow. But I'm glad I got to talk with you. I'm sorry that you're in a bit of pain. Yeah, let's agree it's bedtime. Let's go both lay down, alright? And I'll see you in another stream. I really hope you feel better. I always miss you too. And I'm always happy to hear updates from you. Please take care of yourself and feel better. Alright, have a good day. Good night, everybody in Japan. Good night, Japan. Okay. I'm counting on you to feel better. Bye, twin. Hi, Viv. Bye.